Hey guys, Alan from Tactician Concepts, and today I want to talk about Timney's new Alpha Competition Trigger. Okay, guns are safe, they're empty. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to fill the trigger. All right, very similar. There's a smooth pre-travel. You hit the wall, it stacks up, and it breaks with a rolling brake, all right? Not a sharp brake, a rolling brake. I'm gonna say it's about 4.5 pounds, 4 pounds, all right? Let's go ahead and replace this trigger with the Timney trigger. So this is what you get in the package. Okay. Trigger, return spring, and then the sear. And some tools. So what you're going to do is you remove the old trigger and the spring, trigger spring, because you're not going to need it. Take the sear and insert it inside the trigger housing. I am going to use some Loctite because I do not want the screw to loosen up. And screw it down. Be careful not to crush this polymer. Okay, now it's in place. This is the return spring. It goes like so. This is the worst part of the install. You need to assemble this return spring, and it's not easy. All right, the L shape is facing the back part of the frame, and it fits inside here, right next to your slide stop, right there. Insert the slide stop. There it is. All right, pins in. Trigger's moving, slide stop is there. Make sure all these springs are in the right area. Pins in place. Okay, let's install this. Okay, the install is done. The pre-travel is very smooth, very light. Here is the old style trigger system. Pre-travel, it's not very smooth and it's not very light because I am actually pulling the firing pin back. Okay, so this one, you get to the wall, you get to a very distinctive wall, and it breaks. So what happens is you have a very smooth pre-travel, you get to a wall, and it breaks. All right? The old one, it actually ramps upwards, up to the wall, and it rolls off. So, my opinion on the trigger, it's nice. I like the return spring. I mean, it's a very positive return spring, all right, for the trigger. The smoothness of the pre-travel and just that light break. I mean, when I shoot a SIG 320, I'm like envious of their triggers. It's so nice. And then you go to a Glock and it's like, okay, it's a Glock trigger. I mean, you could only do so much to a Glock trigger. Timney totally was thinking outside the box. They set this thing up like a Walther. They're pinning back the firing pin, and basically all you're doing is dropping a sear. It is a nice trigger. It's a really nice trigger. It's probably the smoothest I've ever had a Glock trigger. I'm gonna run this trigger for a few thousand rounds, and I will get back to you guys and let you know how it performs. Thanks a lot.